This could be the face of one of the most wanted Nazi criminals still alive. A man thought to be Laszlo Csatary has been found living in Budapest after the Simon Wiesenthal Centre passed information to Hungarian police nearly a year ago. British tabloid The Sun used those details to track down and photograph the suspect, who would by now be 97 years old. What happens next is up to the Hungarian courts.
That is entirely dependent on the Hungarian authorities. If they will do their job correctly and expeditiously, we can hope that he will be put on trial. There's a good likelihood they'll be put on trial, but if they don't want to put him on trial, then our chances are not very good.
Simon Wiesenthal, known as the Nazi Hunter, was a Holocaust survivor who dedicated his life to bringing to justice those who deported and exterminated millions of Jews. Since his death in 2005, the centre named after him has continued his work, preserving the memory of the millions who were murdered by Hitler's henchmen.
I always fought so that people would never forget.
In 1960, after a 13-year hunt, he found Adolf Eichmann, architect of the final solution, living in Argentina. He was kidnapped and brought to trial in Israel. 2 decades later, former Gestapo chief for the French city of Lyon, Klaus Barbie, was found. He was sentenced to life in prison in 1987. One of the last cases to go to trial was that of John Demjanjuk, nicknamed Ivan the Terrible. Aged 91, he was sentenced last year to 5 years in prison. He'd worked as a guard in the Nazi death camp at Sobibor, Poland, where 30,000 Jews were killed.
I'm surprised, I'm shocked, I'm sad, but I think perhaps it's finished now. You know, you can't go on and on. He's an old man, but it's the principle. I'm a school teacher, and I think if you're involved in crime, you will be punished sometime.
Demjanjuk died in March after serving less than a year of his sentence. Other high-profile former Nazis have never been located, such as Dr. Death Aribert Heim and the Angel of Death Josef Mengele. Alois Brunner remains the most wanted man on the list. Eichmann's former assistant, he sought refuge in Syria after the war, but was never found. Media reports of his death in 2009 remain unproven.